Ninja coin, Shinobi Ninja. And what we're going to do here is just kind of cover the process on how we're breaking down coins and how to look. So this coin came out way back in February. So it's looking at a 7-month period here. You can see, like all coins, the initial movement to the top here. And then you have your pullback there. And, you know, that right there is going into the session of the big run and then the summer pullback. And you can see how the coin kind of moves across here. Now, the key to this is when you find meme coins, right, you want to find meme coins with real utility, not a cat with a hat, not a dog with a smog, not a rabbit with a foot. Actually, I should make that one rabbit foot. At the end of the day, you know, all jokes aside, utility coins and coins that are coming up in the future that have memes, you know, meme coins or whatever, that have utility are the ways to make money. So now I told you guys about the Telegram that we were in, the corpse, the DGen corpse Telegram we created. And if you just go over to your Making Trading Easy, right? So there's a web called Making Trading Easy. It's very easy to find. You type in makingtradingeasy.com, that easy. And when you go to that website at makingtradingeasy.com, just click enter and type it in your browser. Don't type it in Google, type it in yourself. Learn how to spell. And there's a Telegram here called Making Memes Great Again. There, inside that Telegram, we will update that. There is a new one called the DGen's Corpse, where we go over these particular trades on how to find meme coins that are going to do well. And that means that meme coins that have utilities, or when to get into meme coins, etc., etc. But getting into coins that are going to bring a return, right? So this particular coin here, in the last video we just made, go look at it. It's the intro to Shinobi Ninja. On there, we always look at dextools.io. There is their social up here. There's a website. Go check out their website. When you go to their website, you're going to see the breakdown of their Shinobi Ninja token. And then there's the white paper, and you can go look at the white paper and do all that. We just made a video on that. But more importantly, we're going to break down what it is. If you need a little more information, this is the website, shinobitoken.com. And right now they're building up their marketing and getting ready to launch their V4. And what the V4 is basically, this is a sniper trading bot. It uses AI to determine which coins you should be looking into and what you should be trading, and eliminating the process of getting rid of coins that have a higher percent of being a rug pull, and, you know, just not the variables that you need to make money, and finding coins that are being released early so you can get in early, make your percentages and move on. But they also have a token, right? So besides the bot, they have a token and a validator, but the token is where the money is, because this is the support of what they're building and what they have coming out here. Let's go ahead and sneak into their Telegram real quick. And inside the Telegram is where we're going to take a look here at all the stuff that they have coming up here, right? So they have a lot of, you know, giveaways. They're doing right now a giveaway for making memes. The videos on the left side, Ninja Sniper AI bot. These are videos that their teams are making, and they're actually giving out, I think they gave out like 10,000 Ninja tokens for the guys who are creating videos. So they allow their community to earn a lot of cash in tokens, which one day will be valuable as they continue to build the way they're going. So, you know, nothing is 100%. Always do your, and make sure that you're investigating and checking out things that you need to check out. But the utility process on this particular coin has a real possibility of being something. So, but I also want to show you, besides that, how to invest in a coin like this and make sure that you don't lose money, right? And a lot of people don't teach you this. It's a thing that, you know, I teach, and it's a thing that I show over the time. And I'm going to show you how I use my personal indicators that I've created to make sure that I'm always winning, right? And it's very simple here. So new investors don't realize what a bull run, right? So they're covering everything that's happening. The money printer will be on in America soon, so they're getting ready for these things that are happening. rate cuts soon. So it's nice here because look at this active community here, right? These are just people talking away, talking away. You know, and I hopped in there a second ago, said good morning, just to see if I get some, you know, see, um, you know, they're just kind of going over everything. So it is an active thing here. Now, what they're talking about here is there's a cross chain that will be coming out soon. So it looks like right now this AI sniper bot is set up just for Solana tokens because that's all I really trade. But a lot of you guys are into Ethereum, which I don't recommend. I do not trade any Ethereum meme coins because you spend all your money on gas and you'll never make money. Believe me, 99% of you guys will lose money on those coins. And believe I've been here a long time, and it's just not just boycott Ethereum. But TRX and Base has a lot of coins up there going on. Let's see here. So they got a lot of stuff coming up here. So you can see the buys that are coming in there. It's a very, very active community, you know, and that's really what you want to see, right? So let me get into how to make, I mean, obviously the only thing that we really care about here is how to make money with coins. So let's get back to the trading of a coin, right? And I'm just going to use Shinobi Ninja as an example of a coin that you can use to make money, right? So you can see here that on their paper, on their website, they said they are on what's called MEXC, which is an exchange. Now, I particularly use a different exchange. The exchange that I use, Bitnunex, and that is going to be where you can get some VIP perks and bonuses, and you can use that QR code there. So it's very important, that QR code or that referral code. That referral code gets you a VIP perk access, and it comes with giveaways. So when you have your user ID number, etc., there is extra cash in there, and I'm going to show you a little bit about, you know, what we were making on that side, which is pretty nice to have. And this is kind of where I was looking at my referrals and all my my future bonuses, right? So when I reserve bonuses and when I'm doing my future trading, just for doing my normal trading, when you sign up with that code right there, I just used that link right there. This is a VIP code that they were talking about. No VIP or no VPN, no KYC. So I tried it out because at the end of the day, I want to make free money when I trade. So the first $300, they offer you $300 just to trade, and I earned that. So I made $5, then 10, then 20, then 65, then 5, and then 200, right? So I earned that right there. Put a nice little $200 in my pocket. They had a bonus where you added money, and I ended up winning a $2,000 bonus as well. And then for depositing money, you know, just doing deposits, they had up to $5,000. Right? This is unheard of, guys. I've never seen this before, and it's very hard to, you know, actually see this come through. So when you go into Bitunex, right, you have to use this code. It's a code that the big traders were using, and they, you know, I had a lot of buddies tell me, yo, sign this up, you're gonna make a lot of money. And I got paid, and there's doing another limited time deposit bonus, another up to $5,000. So really, I mean, I've never seen where you can make so much money just for depositing money, right? You don't even have to trade, but by using these codes and to get in there, this is the code that I used here. This is the scan code if you're on your phone. I know you guys like to scan in there, but the code was JNZS, right? If you ever need to find to it, just go to the website, like I said, makingtradingeasy.com, and I put the link on there so that you guys get the right code so you can actually get paid here. I'm in the US, so I use it right there. Just click on that link right there. It'll take you set up and use that code, and that'll square you away to pretty much everything that's going on with that. So it's a really nice situation. I'm doing a Bitcoin short right now on there. Has all perks. It is cleaner than MEXC. It is super. So just check that exchange out. Use that code and get the free cash. But what I want to move over here is back to our Ninja. So this is the what we call the DEX tools, and I want to show you here because in July there was a moment there in July, it was in my Telegram on July 19th, 18th, 19th area there. You can see this little 5K, right? You see that little green 5K? Let me slide over here. Okay, here we go. This is the chart. Down below, you can see me moving those areas around. You see where it says 5K in green right there next to entry? This is where I was telling you, if you put 5 grand in there, that's where you want to put 5 grand. There was a 330% move on that, right? Which means 5 grand would have turned into about 15,000 for you. And then there was a pullback, right? And on that pullback, I said, you want to put 10,000 back in that pullback. And that was back on August 1st. During that pullback, there was a 40% bump there where we always take profits, and then that would have gave you 40% on there, which is a nice little, 4 grand. And then there was another pullback, and this is where we were talking about, this is where you want to put the profits that you made, and you continue to, support the project, but allow yourself to build your bag. And this is where we were talking about putting 15,000 in. You can see there's a 40% gainer right there. And then that's where we were talking about taking those profits, waiting for the pullback, which happened here. And then on that pullback, you can see here, we were talking about putting the $18,000 in at the 000975. Now, for those of you who are following me and actually paying attention to what I teach and educate, that was a 100% move from where we told you. So that 18,000 is now sitting at $36,000. Now, the thing is, this is how you accumulate coins, right? Accumulation is where when you find a project you like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, projects that you're going to invest in and hold on to for a long time, you need to understand that there are 2 types of bags. There's your DCA bag, which is your dollar cost average bag, and there's the bag of what we call the degen zone, right? This is where you degen in and you use this bag to accumulate more coins. So that way, every time you put that money in, you are growing that bag, and it's allowing you to put more coins in on the pullbacks, which allows you to support your project and build a higher floor level and tolerance, which will basically continue to move on the upward direction because you're supporting something that you believe in. Now, these type of trades are based and made for degens and people who are supporting a project. They're watching something come of it. This is an AI sniper bot that has a V4, which is a cross-chain unit. There's a validator on it. There's a lot of money inside this project. So this project is something that you want to hold on for the next 6 to 8 months and go through a bull run with, and then take advantage of that massive movement, because this is one of those hidden gems that people will look back and be like, man, if I would have put 2,000 in there, I could have made 100,000 or minimum 50,000. So imagine if you took that 2,000 and you use the system that I teach and educate on how to accumulate coins, and you do it so that you can turn that 2,000 into 10, 15,000 before the big jump. Because then if a 2,000 could be 50, 10,000 could have been 250. Get it? So what's better, 50,000, which is great, or 250,000, which is outstanding, right? So these things are called accumulations, and I'm going to walk you through how we actually do this so that you can understand. And for that, I'm going to move over to the trading view, and all that you got to do to find trading view is just type in Shinobi USDT. Click on it because it's on spot on MEXC, so you can actually see it on the spot. So this is the file, and what you see here are these buy and sell signals, right? These buy and sell signals are your VC Crypto Nation indicators. This down here is my volume tracker, right? And I'll show you the indicators right here. So VC Making Trading Easy Price Action Tracker, and then VC Making Trading Easy Moon Volume, right? So these are my indicators, personally designed. The settings are designed by us, and they're all put together so that it's easy to do. Now, how do you get these indicators? How do you find the videos on what we're teaching and educating? Well, all you have to do is go once again to the website makingtradingeasy.com, right? And go over there, and it's very simple. and you look for my Discord, right? Here's my Discord. Click on my Discord, come over to my Discord, and inside my Discord, there is going to be a section here, right? It's going to be called the Making Trading Easy. And when you go here, there's a section here that says free, right? In this free section, you can go down. So you'll see a place that says sign up today. There's memberships you can do. Then there's the exchange that we use. So you want to make sure that you sign up at this exchange. Okay, use our BitNext, use this JNZS code. When you get that code and you sign up, you want to go to the free section, okay? And in the free section, it says get in. All you have to do is sign up for your BitNext account, right? And once you have that, put it into your BitNext user IDs right here. And what that's going to do is give you access to lessons and things that we're teaching here, right? So there is a free chat here. You can see here in the free chat, there are free trades in here. Now, I was showing guys last night how to take advantage of the Bitcoin trade. I was actually showing them what was going on with Bitcoin and the complete videos on actually what Bitcoin was doing throughout the night, so people could actually make some cash. But there are trades in here, a bunch of guys in here. These are our guys that are, you know, they take our system and our courses and they share trades with the, you know, the free group because everyone here wants to make sure everybody makes money in crypto. And you can see here it's a very, very nice system, and you know, it's just turning over profits. But there's a section called lessons. Now, once you turn in your BitNext user ID, you will be upgraded to get free lessons, which is where we explain how to use your very first. So if you're new to trading, this is my first indicator, how to use my very first indicator. We show you how to, you know, take advantage of that indicator, and then, you know, how to use it properly. And these are all inside here, and it's free, right? So free to get in. All you need is, you know, get in. If you have any questions, go to the chat, go to the trade section, talk to us. But get in is very simple. To get to the free lessons, just sign up for your BitNext exchange. Use that code that we have there, and then what that'll do is get you into the free lessons there. And then the bonus is, the reasons why we're doing the codes on there is because we're also going to be having giveaways, VIPs, and cash giveaways for you guys, and coin giveaways for you guys. So it'll be a bunch of bonuses. So if you want to learn what I'm about to teach you, let's go ahead and slide over. You can see it here. I'm working on a short on Bitcoin right now. I have a $400 trade with a 77 margin, working for the pullback there. But let's get into the Shinobi Ninja and the indicators that we're using and how we take advantage of this indicator, right? So this is a beautiful, beautiful scenario. So just look at these trades here where this buy signal comes in, right? So there's a buy signal. So let's put this buy signal a little bit higher. Now let's just go over how we would do here. So here's a buy signal. This coin is pumping. It does a 100% move here, right? Which means if you had the indicator, you would set an alert on your indicator, and you would just say, my VC Making Trading Easy price action indicator, I want to know when the 5 minute says buy, and then it's going to be right here, and all you do is type in 5 minute buy on Ninja, right? And what that's going to do for you is every time that there's a 5 minute buy on Ninja, you would just go enter a trade and take advantage of the buy, and then you would look for a very simple 50 to 100% move, right? And that's kind of like your target. I would target more something like, you know, 75% or 75%, because what I'm trying to do here is every time there's a trade, you know, I want to take my money and earn it. So let's say you have 1,000, 2,000. Let's just do 1,000. You make it easy for math, right? I like to trade with 1,000 to 10,000 bucks a trade. So let's just keep it at 1,000 bucks, and then you can go up or down, right? So, you know, that way it's, you know, take it to 100 bucks if you have 100, you know, and etc. So you set your trade when you get this 5 minute buy in, and you put your 1,000 bucks in, and you say, all right, I'm going to invest in Ninja, right? And this is called the accumulation, right? And accumulation is where you know, you believe in a project and you want to keep reinvesting in a project, and you want to support a project. So you got to find one that has a good Telegram, a good utility, and has a, you know, a team of developers, and it just, you know, a hardcore team all around that's doing something. This coin has been out since February, so 7 months in. They're still around. They're still building. They've released all the versions that they needed. They're on version 4, which is where they're going cross-chain, right? So this project is showing that it's continuing to build, it's continuing to grow, it's continuing to do all the things it's supposed to do. So it is a project that you can see on their main chart, and I'll go over here to Dex Tools, that since its release, it has been, just building its process. Now, a lot of coins hit a high peak and come all the way down. And then at that point, they have to, they're taking that money there and they're building the project with development teams. Then they got to work on their marketing. And then you see what happens with what's called the cup and handle. So when this comes out of this bottom here and actually runs through the cup, this has a possibility here, and we already mapped it out, where this thing could, I'm just going to show you here, we're just on some, basic stuff here. If this does a cup and handle here, this could see a 1,000% gain, right? Now, during this 1,000% gain, there are the opportunities for this coin, and I'll just show you here. I'm going to back this up to a 4-hour situation here, and I'm just going to show you the possibilities of what this could be here, right? So just in where it's at now and how it's moving, just to see this normal section here, if it does have any type of bounce here and it hits this lower level, there's a 400% gain there. And then on this next level, there's a possibility of a 1,500% spike, right? Now, what that means for you is kind of crazy, is that all you have to do is catch this thing when the things start to move in the right direction, which it looks like we're going to have that happening coming up over the next couple months, that you could be in a scenario where if you're building up enough equity, which is accumulating coins, you could put yourself with $1,000 or even $5,000, or $10,000 here. You could put yourself in a situation where you could build up a lot of coins here, right? And take this project and get into a situation where you're in a big move. So let's go ahead and take a look here. And these are the bigger buy signals. And these are simpler to kind of understand here, right? So for instance, we had a 4-hour buy signal here, which would have put us in right about here. And then eventually this project had a sell zone. Let me find this here. I'm going to drag this down. Okay. And eventually there was a sell ticket that went in around this area here. So 17%. There was another buy in this section here. And obviously the big buy zone that happened down here. This buy zone, triumphed for a nice little 198%. But what we're focusing on here, because this is a small coin, and a lot of times when you have small cap coins that are under, definitely a penny and stuff like that, you want to make sure that the moves that you're getting into are in the lower section. So right now, this is called a degen section for us, right? The degen zone, basically, like if you go to our makingtradingeasy.com, there's a telegram called the degen corps, and inside that telegram, we were talking about Ninja at that time. And what that basically is we were talking about getting into this coin way back in the day so that you could take advantage of this degen zone. Now, this degen zone has come around and hit multiple times here. And what that does for you is it allows you to get in at the low, right? The low. And that way it eliminates risk. And the only, it's more to the upside for you than the downside. So risk is completely gone. It's very, very low, especially if you've been tracking a project, doing what you're supposed to do. But it just increases your odds of being successful, 20 times over, right? So this is really what it's about. It's about, so if you're trading, it's about risk and reward, right? So what you have to do is you have to remove your scenarios where you eliminate the possibility of risk as much as you can, and then at that point you put yourself in a position where you can take advantage of things that are going to the upside and so forth, right? So what it does for you is it allows you to get into a scenario where less risk, more reward, right? And that's the only way to win in trading is you want to have less risk and more reward, right? And that is how you have to really approach everything that we're looking at here. Less risk, more reward, right? And that's the entire key to what we do here, right? So that is, let that sink in. Less risk, more reward. So when you see something that's hitting these bottom zones or the lowest support zone here, which we mapped out 5 times, you can really take advantage of it, especially when small moves create massive gains, right? So here you can see that there's a huge possibility for gain. And what this is going to do, and I'm just going to check on my Bitcoin short real quick, should play out very nicely. Yeah, we're doing well there. So making $100 while I'm talking to you, just hanging out. All right, so let's go to this map here, and what we're going to see here is very simple buy and sells, right? So all these little buy and sells, they create, little avenues of profit, right? And once you master these little avenues of profit, 50%, we like to take 50% on each trade. It's kind of like, what we look for, and we're not greedy, right? So 40 to 50% is good numbers. So let's say you start off, and this is just for accumulation, right? So let's pull up a calculator. Pull up Google. I'm gonna throw in a calculator, and I just want to show you guys how to be a degen, right? So if you go to Telegram, there is the degen corpse, right? And I'm gonna pull that up for you. So in Telegram, there's a thing called degen corpse, right? We just started this. As you can see here, we were talking about Ninja way back on August 19th for our degens, and there was a couple other ones we were talking about. This is called degen corpse, right? And I'm going to put that link on makingtradingeasy.com. You can just click on the Telegram, it'll take you there. And what that's going to do is show you, how to be a degen and take advantage of, big trades. Now just let me show you what I mean by accumulation, right? So let's say you have $1,000. You put it in a coin, and that coin goes up, 4 or 5x. You're up 5K. You don't take profits. It goes back down, and then eventually falls down, and then you're just holding it because you're negative, and you're down probably 3 or 4x before it goes up, but you're in for the long term, so you're hodling, right? Now you can do a bag called the DCA bag, which is dollar cost averaging, which means you put $1,000 in. When it drops 50% below your current price, you buy in another $1,000. And what that does for you is now it's taking your average price that you paid when you first got in, and now that you're 50% below your average cost, it's cutting that price in half. So meaning if you paid $1 with 1,000, bought 1,000 units for $1, it went to 50 cents, and you bought another 1,000 units. The 1,000 units on the dollar and 1,000 at 50, the middle number would be 75 cents. So your dollar cost averaging to the downside, and now you own 2,000 units. Then let's say it goes to 25 cents. You buy another 1,000 units, right? Now you have 75 cents at 2,000 units on average. And now you just bought another 1,000 at 25 cents. So that in between is about a 25-cent difference. So now you've got bring your average cost to 50 cents. Now you have 4,000 units, or actually 3,000 units, but your cost is down to 50 cents because your dollar cost averaging the dip to give you better positioning on what you spent. So when the coin does go up to your original price that you bought it at $1, you have now doubled your money because you dollar cost averaging from the bottom, and you have 3,000 units, right? So that would get you to a spot where you can see those type of, that's the theory that people have. And what that does is, as people, keep putting in, it just allows them to, get to where they, add more money on the dip, so that way when it does go back to where they were getting in, they can basically make some type of profit instead of just breaking even. But let me show you the way we do it, right? This is a lot more about accumulation and more money, right? So say if you have $1,000 and there's a 40% move, right? Which means you made $400. So you sell on a 40% move, and now you're up $400. You got 1,400. It pulls back to the degen zone, right? Pulls back because everything that goes up has to come down. It always does, right? And at that particular time, when it pulls back, and I'll kind of show you here, and it's, we'll take a look at Ninja on here. These 40% moves, right? There's 40% moves. So, here's one move, a second move, a third move. So all these buy signals, you can see all these buy signals are, way above 40% here. These are 40% moves, right? So they happen all the time, right? So if you do this and you say, okay, there's my 40%, and then when Ninja pulls back down, you put $1,000 back in, and you take another 40%, right? This is another 400. So you made 2 trades, and now those 2 trades have given you basically $800 in profits, right? Plus you still have your $1,000 trading bag. So now when that pullback comes, right, you can now make another solid trade in there. And what that's going to do is a third winning trade would give you another $400, right? Which would give you about $1,200, right? So now the one thing that this did for you is it eliminated your risk, because now you've made back your initial investment of $1,000 because you've made $1,200 in profits, and you have a $1,000 bag. So now you have what's called, building money or house money. So the next time that you make this trade and you collect a 440%, move, you are now up 400 plus your 1,000. Well, you've already got your money back. So this time what you're going to do, because you believe in the project, is you're going to, on the next move, actually take the entire 1,400 and put it in. So now you're making 40% on the extra 400. This is called compounding, right? So that's 40, 80, 160. So now you're making 560 per trade, right? So now every time you make a trade, it's $560 in profits, and that's only 40% moves, right? So if you have that times your 1,400, now you have 2,000. So 4 trades later, you're up to $2,000. So your initial first 3 trades are to make you where your money is free and it's no risk to you. And then your next, 3 trades are to allow you to start doubling your cash. So now you're at $2,000 after 6 trades, 7 trades in that area. Some of these trades go for 100%, so it could be even less. So we'll just say 6 trades total. So now every time you put in at this point, what you're actually doing is making 40% on your compounding interest. So now when you do 1960, that's an $800 trade that you'll make next that comes up. So now within the next 2 trades, it's about $1,600 in profit, plus you now have a $4,000 bag, maybe even more, that you're making, after 10 trades in that area. Now you have a $4,000 bag of this whatever token that you're dealing with. And now the beauty of this, that you're completely investment free, because this is just all profits. It doesn't matter if this project goes to 0, because you already have your other $1,000 out, which you can put to use in other projects and build up other moon bags, right? The whole ideal is to have 1,000 bags that are making profits, and then 10 of them go to the moon, and you're a multimillionaire, right? That's if you understand crypto, that's how we make millions of dollars. Now, the best part about learning the system that I teach is you compound and build, and eventually, 40% on this, is going to bring in $1,200. So eventually, you'll have 6,000, 10,000. You'll get to the point where you have a $10,000 bag, and when it moves 40%, it's $4,000. So out of, you do 40 trades like this, you're going to be sitting on a nice fat bag around 25K, right? So let's say that, out of nowhere, you're getting into the trade and you got 25K in there, and now every dip that you're getting, you're leaving foundational money, right? So once you hit a threshold, right, where you're making your 4,000, 8,000, you get to that $10,000 mark. What you're going to do at that point is called building a floor. So the next time there's a 40% move on your 10K, right, when you take your profits out, you're only going to take the profits, meaning that the 10K becomes 14,000. You're going to take out $4,000 because that's the profit. And when it pulls back, right? You're then going to take the $4,000 and put back into the project. Or you could take out the initial, which is the 10K, leave the $4,000 in there, and on the next pullback, put in the 10K. And then as it pushes up again, take out the 10K, leave whatever profit it is, and now what you're doing is you're just leaving those $4,000, $2,000, $3,000 gains inside of the project, which allows you to build a massive moon bag. So that way, when the project starts to spike, you could have 4, 5, 10, 15,000, maybe even 20, up to 30 grand in there that could see a 400, 500% gain, right? Which is 30, 60, 90, even $120,000 on one move, right? And all you're doing is accumulating. So if you want to learn more about that, you need to get in the Discord and get into the free lessons, because I'm going to make a full video on how to take advantage of accumulation and compounding, right? And I'll go into greater detail here. I'm just kind of giving you the philosophy behind it, and I'm using my indicators to make life real easy, right? So right now we have alerts on here. So how easy it is to buy is when Ninja Token sends me an alert, and I get an alert on my email. My email says that I should buy Ninja Token. I'm going to buy Ninja Token. And then when it goes up 40%, I'll start my compounding, and I'll start my process of investing in this project and building up a huge $20,000 to $50,000 bag, so that when it does go boom with the new V4 and all that other stuff, you know, 30 to 40, it can be a beautiful 500 to a 1,000% move. And, you know, even if you only have 10 grand in there and it does a, you know, 5x, that's 50K for you, right? So if you want to learn how to do that, this is called the DGen Trading Zone. Make sure you hop in my Discord, get into the free lessons. I'm going to make videos on this and get you squared away. And all, like I said, it's completely free. Just hop in. You just have to join and using our VIP link and give us your BitNex user ID number, and that's pretty much it. And other than that, you're going to show you how to make money, show you how to take advantage. Watch the videos. This is a video that I made the other day on Bitcoin. The entries for Bitcoin on where it was going, and entries for the shorts. You can see that, you know, I'm shorting it right here. But this showed the entire consolidation move, the move back, the last blow off top, and then boom, we're taking advantage of the pullback. We're going to make 3, 4, 5, 600 bucks today just by making these videos right now. While you guys, I'm just doing small trades here just for fun. But these are things that you guys will learn. So if you're interested in understanding how to be a real investor in a project, take $1,000 and turn it into 6 figures, and learn how to protect your gains and support a project that you believe in. And you know, you will be the person that gets rid of the yeeters, and you will be the person that takes advantage of those who yeet, so that way you take the money and you add it back to the project. So this is the system and the style. If you're interested in learning that, guys, make sure you go check out my videos, get inside the Discord. It's completely free. And like I said, right now where Ninja is, you know, it's a good time to dump in, you know, not financial advice, do your own research, but I would definitely be looking after this pullback here, which is happening. The next buy zone, probably a $5,000 buy-in, and then, you know, go from there. Other than that, good luck, guys. Bless, guys. It's not that it can't be done. It's that you have to understand how to do it. And I have the indicators and the system and the structure to show you. So make sure you head over to makingtradingeasy.com and slide down, get the BitNex VIP exchange set up, slide over to your Discord and get yourself put in there, and we will get you all set up. And there's the Telegram right there. Other than that, good luck, God bless, guys. Have a great day, and like always, say a prayer, hug your children, pet your dog, and enjoy your family and loved ones, because the only reason to make money is to enjoy more of time with the ones you love.